What's up, brothers? That was probably the worst one ever. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I wanted to pop in here tonight and give you guys a little bit of dating advice. Now, I've made videos in the past related to chasing women. I've said never chase women. I've said it's counterproductive to chase women. It actually turns them off when you chase them. But I'm not sure if I've ever went in the direction of explaining how you can still hook up with women without chasing them. Going further into detail on the subject. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. So stick around. Hopefully it'll be a good one. I'm going to start out with a story, a personal story from me, because it'll help guide us into the subject smoothly. So back in 2020, March 2020 to be exact, when, everything had shut down. You remember March 2020, like all the bars, all the clubs, even the gyms and restaurants, like everything was shut down. And back then I was a sad sack of shit. I'll be totally honest. An amoral sad sack of shit. And every weekend I wanted to drink and hopefully I would have sex. Those were the two things that were on my mind. So I was on the phone with a girl who I know she also likes to drink. She likes to go out, and all the clubs and bars are closed. So I told her, well, first I asked her what her favorite liquor was, what her favorite drink was. She said Crown Royal. And I was like, okay, well, I'll pick up a bottle of Crown Royal, bring it over to your place, and then, in a couple weeks or whatever, you can pick up a bottle of Crown and come over to my place. You can return the favor. So she agreed to it, and I got off the phone with her. I took a shower. I think I uploaded a YouTube video, and then I went to the liquor store. I grabbed a bottle of Crown Royal and went over to her place. So I got to her place. We watched a little bit of TV. We listened to a little bit of music. We drank a few shots, and then we had sex. And then I left. And then we sort of stopped talking for a little while, and a couple weeks later, I was on Snapchat, and her story was the first one to pop up on my screen, and it was a picture of, she had taken a picture of a bottle of Crown Royal and a bouquet of flowers, and she had a caption, "My customers love me so much." So I responded to the picture. I sent her a message and said, "Don't forget, you still owe me a bottle of Crown." And she was like, "Yeah, I remember, whatever." And she came over after she got off work. And when she got here, we watched a little TV, listened to a little bit of music, drank a little bit of Crown, and had sex. And then she left. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is because there is one female in this story and there's two males. Maybe you didn't pick up on that when I told the story. One of these guys decided to chase the woman, right? He decided to, let's be totally honest. Both of these guys wanted the same thing. Both of these guys wanted to get drunk and have sex with her. But one of these guys decided to chase her. He went to her work. He bought her a bottle of Crown and a bouquet of flowers. And the other guy just made it happen. He just bought a bottle of liquor, went over and had sex with her and drank with her, right? So one of these guys made shit happen. The other guy chased her. But here's the kicker. In this story, I'm guy number one, right? I'm the guy that made shit happen. But 10 years ago, I definitely would have been guy number two. No doubt about it. I'd have been the guy that was like chasing her, and hoping she makes a move. Because that's what you're doing when you chase a woman. You're chasing her and you're hoping that you can do these nice things for her, that, while you're chasing her, you're pursuing her, you're making her feel good. Hopefully she'll make the move on you. Whereas some other guy who's not even chasing her just makes a move on her, skips over the whole chasing process and makes shit happen. Now, I should go into more detail about this, the whole differences between chasing and just making shit happen. Because I think there's an underlying issue here that most people probably won't see. So a guy that chases women is essentially, he is trying to work his way into her life, or in other words, work his way into her rotation, right? She already probably has several guys that she's talking to. I'm not saying she's sleeping with all of them. I'm just saying she probably has dudes that are pursuing her, dudes that she's pursuing, so on and so forth. So that's her rotation. So when you're chasing a woman, you're doing these nice things for her, you're trying to put yourself into her rotation. That is, I mean, that's terrible. Like, women may not admit it, but that's going to turn them off. That's not what they want. What they want is for you to bring them into your rotation. And a guy that just makes shit happen, skips over that chasing process, that's what he does, right? He effectively invites her into his rotation. I'm sure you've heard the term spinning plates, right? What that means is, let's say you're a single guy. You can have literally one woman, you can have 5 women, you can have, 1,000 women. You can be Tim Tebow saving your virginity until marriage, or you can be Dan Bilzerian, John Anthony lifestyle, sleeping with 1,500 women, whatever. But when you have a rotation of your own women, you've got women, you do what you want to do, but you keep in contact with these women. What you get to do is you get to allow the cream of the crop to rise to the top. So you can still be a guy with strong morals, right? If you're a guy that's looking for a serious relationship, a marriage, children, whatever, when you're bringing girls into your rotation, you can pick and choose, you can vet, you can decide which ones are marriage material, and you can, eventually stop talking to all the rest of them and allow one to be your main girl. Or you can live the, whatever lifestyle, the player lifestyle, the pickup artist lifestyle, whatever it is you want to call it. You can just hook up with all of them. That's what you do when you have your own rotation. But guys that chase, it's like they have no rotation. They have nothing going on. So they have all this free time to just chase one specific woman and hope they can get into her rotation. And at best, they might sleep with her, but even after they sleep with her, they're going to find themselves, and I'm sure most of you guys have been here. You ever hooked up with a chick and you're like hoping she's going to text you back? You're hoping, like, you're trying to hold on to this relationship as long as you can, but you can tell she's fading away. She's going away, right? Because you chased her, you kind of made shit happen at one point, but it just wasn't enough. That's not a position that you want to be in. No guy wants to be in that position. But like I said, when you're in a position where you've got a few women, you got 3 or 4 women you're talking to, and let's say you were to call one of them and say, hey, I want to pick up a bottle of Crown Royal and go over to your place. She says, nah, I'm busy. You still got other women that you can do that with. But you're getting straight to the point. You're being a little aggressive. You're making shit happen. You're not just chasing and hoping she'll make something happen. That's the big difference. So, it's important that guys get that, right? Because I would say probably 90% of guys out there are in that chasing position, and they try to act like they're not, but that really is where they're at. That's never where you want to be. It's honestly like, looking back, when I see this shit now, like when I see the guy that's buying the flowers and, he's chasing and he's trying to make stuff happen that way, it almost, like, it makes me feel guilty being a guy that knows better than that, and I'm just skipping over that step. It's like I'm cheating. It's like he's doing things the moral way, the right way, and I'm just kind of being an asshole over here and doing things my way, doing what the fuck I want to do and making shit happen, and it works. My way works and his doesn't. But hey, it's just the way it is. Just the way it is. But like I said, you don't have to be amoral about it. I've changed myself a lot in these last couple of years. I'm not just hooking up with chicks, just for the fuck of it anymore. I'm feeling them out and making sure that it's, one that maybe I'll want a relationship with before I even do any of that shit. And you can do the same, but you can do whatever you want to do. It's your life. I just want you to understand the difference between, being straightforward and making shit happen and chasing. There's a big difference. And a lot of you guys probably couldn't see it before, but you can probably see it now that it's explained to you. So hopefully this video was somewhat informative. I'm going to cut this one off here because this was not meant to be a long video. It's meant to be short and sweet. Drill it in your head, put it in your memory. You'll never forget it. And you can know that little cheat code or whatever you want to call it as well. So I hope this video was somewhat informative. And that's about it for today, guys. Until next time, see ya.